Hey, what's up? I'm Courtney, also known as Self-Care Creature, and I work with creative individuals to help you deepen your intuition, raise your self-worth, and spread your awareness so that you can live a truly fulfilled and empowered existence.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Here we are. I feel like I've been in a whirlwind situation, life situation. I mean, who hasn't? It's 2020. I'm not saying I'm the only one. But I've been in my own time warp whirlwind since September after returning from New York, and I feel like things are finally settling, and we've got this final push, full moon over the new year, and we're headed into a new year. We're also literally heading into an entirely new shift of energy type era, if I am correct, as we just had the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn in the sky, something that only happens I don't know, I've been hearing so many things, every 800 years. I don't know the exact details, go do your own research, but it's pretty amazing. We're shifting into the age of Aquarius now. I also need to do my own research to continue to know what that means, but I know it's an air sign, and I know that we need to continue to have our support systems and ground down whenever the air signs are about. And there's a big shift going on right now in the world, clearly, and it's very alive and well energetically, in the collective, in the world, in each of our countries, in each of our communities, and of course it keeps dwindling down to our own selves, the shit that we are dealing with individually, on our own, or in our own families, and whatever. It's a lot. So when I came back from New York, I kind of mentioned this here and there, but I ended up getting thrown into a pit of depression. And that was really surprising in the moment. I wasn't expecting that, but thinking back on it, it's really not that surprising considering that I had my first 7-day silent day retreat meditation where I really truly do feel like I was able to tap into enlightenment, being that it is a state of being, of realizing the beauty of everything and just sobbing and crying and being in that, which it has taken many, many, many years of practice and different journeys and paths to be able to tap into that space and for the mind to surrender and to be able to actually be in it. And I am so grateful that the series of events in my life led up to that pinnacle, and for me to experience that retreat and that just experience in 2020 is just wow. But with it, I'm a swinger, but not necessarily literally. I don't know anything about swinger culture, but I'm a swinger between the highs and the lows, as we are often encouraged in westernized societies. And so knowing that I had gone really high vibe, tapping into enlightenment, being in a completely monastic situation away from the world where I was in a very rigid routine every day, but it's designed that way so that you can turn your brain off and you don't have to think about anything and you can just be, which is so beautiful and amazing and is completely not at all what we have in our modern world that we all live in out here day to day, away from a retreat monastic situation. So I swung completely from this high vibe space, slowly just I was oh my god, I have not felt this depression in a really long time. And then of course all of these things hit. I was asked to move my house, and so I ended up moving, which was wild in and of itself, but of course, in a moment's time, everything is up in the air, and I'm landed, and I'm here in my own space again, which is amazing. I haven't had my own space since 2011, is that correct? It's been 9 years. I know for sure that I calculated it, and it's been 9 years. So this is a really big chapter for me. I've also have mentioned lightly that I've been in this shamanic mentorship program for the last 4 months, and I really use the word shamanic lightly as I am still learning, and I know that that's like a cultural term, and I also know that a lot of people, especially if you're not like in a spiritual space at all, like may not understand the depths of what that really means. But I have been, it's called Meet Your Medicine, and I have been in this group of about eight other women, just grounding in, learning how to really ground myself and center myself and anchor into what is my own medicine, what I have to share with the world, and believing in myself and my own gifts, and with that, realizing more so just how much my medicine is in helping people transmute their fears and their trauma and feel more comfortable and confident in these times of uncertainty. Because, I mean, amidst all the shit that, like I said, it feels like a blanket whoosh where I was just slapped around in all of November and everything was completely changed. And even though that was kind of the pinnacle of my stress point, I also felt like the most calm and confident in the middle of all that shit. And it was just kind of dawned on me, I'm like, that is what I need to support other people in. Like, really knowing, like, when shit is up in the air, how to be able to trust yourself, how to be able to stay grounded, how to be able to know that the universe is actually providing, and this is a great opportunity, rather than saying, like, oh my God, what is all this shit happening to me? It's like, oh my God, look at everything that's opening up for me. And to be able to actually see that in the moment takes practice. But that is my mission. That is what I want to help everyone do. And it's the microcosm, macrocosm scale. You do this for yourself. It leaks out into your community. It leaks out into betterment, better causes for the world as well. So, all of that just to say that I am headed to Hawaii, which feels very wild in and of itself given the year, but I am really sitting in gratitude for this portal that I'm about to jump through. And I feel like come January, the new year, I just feel like we're ready to take off together and to start a new year without all the bullshit diet culture and, whatever. Let's just focus on surviving and supporting ourselves. I think that was kind of the lesson of 2020, and going into 2021, I hope that, if anything, all you want is to just learn how to manage your stress better and be there for yourself, because that was a big lesson of 2020. How are you showing up? How can you handle your shit? So here are some things that you can do with me once I get back from my celebration. It is a little bit of a vacation, but it's definitely a big integration process. On Monday, January 11th, we're going to start back with live meditations, 20 minutes free, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That Wednesday at 8 a.m., we're going to start moving our bodies. What? Intuitive movement, 20 minutes, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. There will be a link below this video and other links around for you to be able to make sure you're signed up for that. It works the same way as the meditations. You sign up for the list and you get a link that tells you, or that you can click to hop onto the Zoom when it is time. And the last thing that I'm really excited to do with you is that on Monday, January 18th, I want to start the Base Kit program. The Base Kit program is a program that I designed in 2014, I believe it was. Yeah. Okay, it was a while ago. But it's a 3-week program that I designed to help you just create a foundation and start moving your body to feel confident with this foundation. So it starts very simple, very beginner. It's very great for injury prevention and even revisiting it if you're not a beginner in this space. And it works its way up over kind of as your body adapts to the movements. We work our way up to more challenging movements by the end of the 3 weeks. So if you want to join in on that, join the Expand membership in the online movement space, which has now been launched. It's been such a long time coming, and I'm so excited to be able to just finally share it with you. You know what? I meant to also share about my new part-time job, but I'm going to make you wait another week or so because this video is getting just a little too long. If this resonates with you, please feel free to like it, subscribe, comment, just so that you can help me support my business, please. And hey, if you want to share about it, that's cool too. Thanks for tuning in.